Hey guys, this is the Excel and Google Sheets tutorial made by Aditya Sondar and Jerry Ren. So what are Excel and Google Sheets? Both of them are spreadsheet editing tools that helps you to analyze data and visualize the data in graphs. Excel is owned by Microsoft, which usually requires money to get the software, while the sheets are owned by the Google company and all you need is to have a free Google account. Both Excel and Google Sheets are very similar in functionality, with Excel being a little bit more advanced. Both of them are very widely used in the science fair projects. In this video, I'm going to mainly show you the Google Sheets because it's free. Here is a top bar of the Google Sheet. The top bar is very similar to many other Microsoft or Google softwares, such as Word or Google Doc. So if you can use any of those softwares, using Excel or Sheets should come kind of intuitively. Excel and Google Sheets are used for two main functions, which I'm going to perform later on in this video. The first function is to create graphs. All you need is to insert data into the data table. Highlight the table and click this chart button at the top bar, and then a graph will be generated. Later on in the video, I'm going to show you how to manipulate different entries of the graph. The second function is to perform mathematical functions on your data. You can highlight the data that you want to analyze, click the sigma symbol at the top bar, and then there's a whole list of different functions that you can choose to perform. Here is a little bit more about the graph. So all the time, your table and the graph is synced. For example, if you change a data entry in the table, then the change will be reflected on the graph. There are different components to the graph, which I believe your teacher in the science class has probably already covered it. There's the title, there's the legend, which tells you what different color represent in this graph. There's the axis with labels, and then there's the bar representing the data. Usually, the standard deviation is displaced only for average. If you have any more detailed questions, you can always ask Google. Here are some ways that you can change the way that your data is visualized. Say if you don't like the color of the bar, which you're supposed to do, well, you can always double click the graph and then the Google Sheet will show you this chart editor. There's two main sections to it. The first section is setup, which is more like the back end that you can edit how the data is being analyzed. And then there's also this customize. It's more about the style of your data. Under charts and title, you can change title of the chart, or under series, you can change the color of the bar. So you can basically customize the chart however you want with this chart editor. Here, I'm going to show you an example of how to use the Google Sheet. So this is a random data that I just created, which is supposed to represent the sleeping data of each people in a week. Let's say that I want to find the sum of Johnny's sleep in a week. So here is one way that you can do it. As I said, you can click this function. Oh, first, select the data that you want to analyze. And then you can click the function, click sum. So here it's gonna show you the function. It says it's summing up all the data from B2 to H2. All I need is to click enter and the data will give me. If I wanna find the sum of Tommy, Katie, and Emily, all I need is to drag this cell down so that the formula kind of replicate. It's similar with the average, and here I'm gonna show you another way of finding the average. What you can do is to click the equal sign and then type in average. And then it's going to give you different options. Here, it's already giving me the average from B2 to B5. So all I need is just to click it. It's going to give me the data. Again, drag the cell across the table to replicate the formula. So now I'm going to show you how to create a graph. Say that I want to create a graph of all 4 people's sleep in a week. So I already highlighted the table, and here I just need to click Insert Chart. It's giving me a stack column chart. What if I don't like it? Then I can go to Chart Type, select the kind of chart that I want. Let's do just a basic column chart, like so. Now I'm going to show you some of the things that might come very important and handy. Say, what if I don't like Johnny, Tommy, the name being on the legend, while the date of the week being on the axis? What if I want to change it up? So here's what you can do. You can find switch row and column. Click this, view. So now you have Johnny, Tommy, the name at the x-axis, and then the day of the week as the legend. And then you can also customize the color of the bar. Say I don't like Monday to be blue. Monday is supposed to be very happy. Then I can double click this blue bar. Here under customize series Monday, I can change the fill color to be, let's say, pink. So yeah, we did it. And then another very important function for you might be to find the linear regression of the data. Say, it might sound a little bit ridiculous in this case, but if like I want to find the correlation with the amount that Johnny sleeps with the data of the week, this is what I can do. So here, under here under customize series, I can find Johnny's sleep, which is basically all the entries over here. And then if I want to do a trend line, maybe there's a trend of Johnny's sleep to the day of the week. Then I can click this trend line. I can choose different regressions that I want to choose. Maybe it's exponential, I don't know. And then if you want to see the equation, you can click label over here, choose use equation. Then it's going to show you the exponential regression of the data for Johnny. So here I have covered some of the most important functions of the Google Sheet, including how to manipulate the data and also how to edit the chart. I hope this video is useful. Thank you for watching.